what is nervousness and where does it come from? Nervousness is a reaction to a feeling that you have, to feeling afraid of something, right? First, you have to ask yourself, why are you nervous? Why do you get nervous when you're in front of an audience? If we look at it, what is there to be afraid of? You have prepared a presentation, you are giving that presentation, or you are speaking about yourself, or you're speaking about a topic, and that's it, right? People are listening, you're speaking, at some point it is over, and then thank you, and then you go, right? So why would you be nervous about it? Well, the nervousness comes really from our core, from feeling that we are separate from our group. We are social animals and always want to stay together. Yeah? From the moment you're born, you're always needing the connection with your caregivers. You need somebody to give you food. You need somebody to protect you. Otherwise you die, okay? As we grow up, we still keep that within us, that we always need to connect with other people in order to survive. We always want to be part of a group, right? We want people to like us. We want people to approve of us. We want people to have a good opinion of us. Why? Because we want to be part of that group. Otherwise, within us, there is this fear that if we are not good enough, if we are cast out of this group, we will die, because we will be alone and nobody will like us, and we will not have friends, we won't have family, and we will die alone, okay? So that is a fear that is within us. That, of course, makes public speaking super hard, because you are physically separate from a group, because you are actually stepping in front of them and separating yourself physically from that group. So that already creates kind of a, oh, I'm separate, something's going to happen, I'm afraid, right? That's a natural response. It's the stress that we have. On top of that, not only are you singled out of the group, you also feel like you need to perform in a certain way so you can be accepted back into the group, okay? All of this, of course, is happening unconsciously, but it's very important to know all the processes that are working while you want to just show your PowerPoint presentation, right? You want to rationally focus on something related to your work, but subconsciously and emotionally, your body and your brain are like, this is not safe. We are going to be cast out. This is already a first very important knowledge and thing that you can tell yourself whenever you are in front of an audience and you are afraid, to calm down your nervous system and allow yourself to realize that this is not a question of living or dying in this moment in time. It's actually just presenting. You're still part of the group. You don't have to perform in a certain way. Yes, you have to show a good presentation. I agree, right? But if you are already employed and somebody asked you to give this presentation, somebody's already believing in you. So it's legitimate that you will give this presentation. You don't need to prove yourself to that extent. Even if this type of presentation that you're giving is some sort of an exam or something where you have to prove yourself, again, it really helps to be conscious of the fact that no, this is not a life or death situation. Even if it's about a job, it's just about a job, right? And it doesn't mean anything about you as a person, okay? So to take a step back from what is actually happening usually helps. Another reason why we feel nervous is because our mind is always going to the negative when your mind feels like it needs protection, all right? So because it is so daunting to be separate from a group, your mind will always go into alarm mode and tell you negative things about the situation when you separate yourself from the group, okay? So that's the reason why you have all these thoughts in your head, like, this is not going to be good, people are not going to like me, this is going to be horrible, I am going to make a fool of myself. Okay, this is normal. That's a normal reaction of your brain protecting you, okay? But you know that you do not need protection at this moment in time, because it is not a life or death situation. You are just giving a presentation. So you can take charge, take control of the things that you're telling yourself. And when you do that, you actually are more in control of your emotions. And by that, you are in control of your nerves. And by that, you are in control of your breath and of your voice. So what we also do is we create new neural pathways to positive feelings about public speaking or sharing our voice. We're not only social animals, we're also habitual animals. So our brain works in the most efficient way when it has a habit of thinking a certain way, okay? When it has created a neural pathway towards a certain response to a trigger. So if public speaking, the trigger, public speaking, creates anxiety and fear, this is like you have a highway in your brain from public speaking to fear. What we now need to create are positive feelings regarding public speaking, okay? So we are going to create new highways, new neural pathways to positive feelings about public speaking. And how you do that is, you start directing your thoughts. You start directing your thoughts in a positive direction, in a way that you want to feel, not an automatic reaction of fear and doom and negativity. So we also learn to create a way of positive thinking around public speaking, which will influence our feelings in a positive way and make us feel more capable and more at ease in these moments when you are usually stressed.